The locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, if you ask Karl Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his versatility. He said, "My dad taught it to me at a young age, and it's made my transition at every step of my career comfortable, having the fundamentals and foundation. I don't limit myself. I try to be great at all skills." Kevin?
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Wiggins.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Wiggins and Covington are the forward pair. Culver out there with Shabazz Napier. And it's Towns in at the center. And for the Bulls, they've got Zach LaVine. Dunn is out there with Satoransky. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Chris, if your team's style of play doesn't seem to be working, do you still have time within a season to change it?
There's always time, as long as everyone is on the same page. And if something's not working, the worst thing you can do is to keep going in that direction. You need to bring everyone in, let them know the mistakes that we've made, let them know our new outlook, and ask everyone, are they in on it? And if they're not, those guys that aren't in on it, you stay in the locker room. We'll be back after the game. And if everyone's in on it, we're going to have a heck of a time. We're going to have a heck of a time because now we have a new outlook. And sometimes with a new outlook, it brings positive energy.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, LaVine is a beast on the perimeter.
Now here's Napier. Dunn covering. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Pass to Markkanen. Covington with the steal. Wiggins outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the slam.
Can't be too careful around Dunn. He's consistent at finding ways to swipe the ball away.
Here's Culver. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Now, here's Dunn. He had 15 points last outing. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And so just over a minute and a half played. Shot clock at 6. Here's Satoransky.
And great positioning there from Culver. That's what allowed him to get the block.
Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Culver's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Culver. Poked away. And then Culver with the dunk.
And there's an example of Culver's improved upper body strength. Defenses are going to try to be physical with the young man.
Now, here's Dunn. Not a lot of room. Outside, Towns. Here's Wiggins, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They've come out with guns a-blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
He throw good, Wiggins.
And when you watch the Bulls play, Chris, they just seem to lack an organizational direction.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the team committed to Boylan to shape their youth. They don't seem to be interested in playing up-tempo or following any NBA trend. The distrust between players in the front office is not helping their recruiting of free agents. A lot going wrong there.
Here's Towns. Chris Dunn making his last shot. And that one's good, Towns.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And the rejection by Towns. Wiggins from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Cornette. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the basket is good. Napier with it. The pass to Towns. There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Wiggins with the block.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Covington dishes to Napier. Towns against Markkanen. Here's Napier. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Dunn passes to Levine. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Oh, such a gifted player. When Levine has the ball in his hands, he's looking to score.
Minnesota leading by 5. To the paint, here's Covington. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Dunn kicks to Levine. And he drops it in from the low post. Levine's got 6.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Towns, the pass to Culver. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's now 8 points for Jarrett Culver.
If the screen's better, that attempt's a lot easier, but he nails it even with the D still up on him.
Outside, Markkanen. Covington with the steal. Down low, Napier. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Napier's got his second basket of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Markkanen kicks to Dunn. Levine for 3. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Left side, Towns. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. Towns has got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chris, when it comes to offensive rebounding, who does the best job of creating second chance opportunities now?
Oh, it's 2 names. Andre Drummond, Steven Adams. And the toughest part about it is, as a defender, you don't only have to worry about guarding your man, going over and helping, but then you have to worry about guys that are just hanging out in the rebound painted area, just waiting for their turn. And so it takes the wind out of you, it tires you out, but also your mental focus that game is all over the place, because no matter what you're doing, it always have to come back to the thought, oh no, now box out because this guy's a beast on the boards.
The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Second is Chris Dunn.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
It's not just their quickness or their hands that has them on the top of the list. It's their defensive instinct that sets them apart.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Now here's Napier. Dunn covering. A shot by Culver. Nobody around. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Napier's got 3 assists now in this one. Got a piece of it. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Markkanen. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Markkanen's got 6 points. Minnesota leading by 9. Pass to Towns. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now Napier. He's got 5. And here's the break. Outside, Levine. There's the double team with Covington. There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Dunn. Pass to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Outside, Levine. That's tipped. 5 on the clock. Culver with the steal. Levine against Covington. Pass to Napier. Fires the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Whitey's checked in for Chris Dunn. A step back shot here. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. 13 points in the game.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Ball stolen. Here's White. Good. Nice job down low.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Towns fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And you look at how Towns is so effective on offense, and it's because he really has the entire package for a big man. Back to the basket, facing up, playing outside or in, off the bounce or on the catch. This guy can do it all. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
Wiggins finds Towns. Towns is doubled. Oh, that's blocked. But they'll get another chance. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. So it's the Timberwolves now. The lead is 15.
Yeah, possession has been an issue here, just continuing to turn the basketball over.
Napier dishes to Towns. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. And that's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's White, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And Greg, as you said, it's the skill level of Towns at his young age that is so incredible.
Very capable three-ball shooter, but he likes backing you down on the block as well. You step back and look at what he can do for a team, and there aren't really any holes in his game.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vonleh's checked in. Free throw good, Satoransky. And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Tomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah. Best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he is very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
Yep, that one goes in there. 15 points for Zach LaVine.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Now, here's Napier. He's got 8. Vonleh, the pass to Wiggins. And it's blocked.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
Bulls trail by 16. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. LaVine against Wiggins. Now here's LaVine. D right on him. Clock at 6. Lets it go. Another one falls for Chicago.
Remarkable focus. Even when you're right on LaVine, he's capable of still converting from there.